Okay, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and looks like Justin Miles kicking for the Ponies to start the second half here. As the Ponies going to the north, kicks deep by Miles. That's going to take a bounce around the 10. Going to be picked up on one bounce by the receiver and hit hard there by the Ponies there. What number got him? Number 34. I do not have 34 on my roster, and I apologize for that. We'd like to know. Unfortunately, and hopefully we'll have that by the home game next week. So Mounds takes over 1st and 10 coming up here to start the second half here. Ponies still up 27, and now the first penalty of the play. That's got to be motion against the Golden Eagles. So
too many men on the field for the Golden Eagles.
So it's a 5-yard penalty against the Eagles. So it'll be a 1st down and 15 coming up. In the north end zone, we just told by the PA announcer that the International Space Station will be coming through about 8:30. Even they want to watch the Ponies, so that's a good thing. All right, as a quarterback on the keeper, he's going to be ran out of bounds over on the near sideline, unable to see where he stepped out at. Down marker has not moved yet, so looks like he's going to have gained about 5 yards, so brings up a 2nd down and 10 at the original line of scrimmage coming up for the Golden Eagles. 11:48 left to go in the third period, just getting underway here in the second half. There's a fake. Now the quarterback decides to keep trying to make a move, makes it. Going to be taken out of bounds there by Caden Ayers. He's going to pick up about 7 or 8 there, bringing up a 3rd down, and looks like about 3. So give him 7 on the carry. Didn't have anyone to throw to. Good coverage by the Ponies. So second half just now underway. The wind's kind of died down, a light breeze. Very nice evening for some football. Nice evening for the space shuttle to go overhead, I guess. So quarterback back to pass, throws a diving attempt, but it hits the ground, so incomplete. Brings up a 4th and 3 very early in the third period. I can't see Mounds going for this, but they may fool me here. It is 4th and about 3 yards. Very manageable. Looks like the offense is going to stay on the field, though. Trailing 20-7, I guess the coach feels that he needs to make a play here. Maybe try to draw the Ponies off sides. As the quarterback's looking over, no signal. Coach is yet to even signal. He's just kind of waiting there. And he's going to take a timeout. So that's an early timeout by the Golden Eagles. Early timeout in this second half. So it looks like the Eagles are going to go for it. The Ponies can shut them down here, have a short field here. The Ponies were shut down right at the goal line going in at halftime. Had the one punt return by Miles called back. Now it looks like Mounds is going back on the field. Here comes the Ponies as a quick timeout. See if they're still planning on going for it. Now number 1 is in. It looks like he called the timeout, going to do the punt. Going to punt now. I think Ponies will probably drop Miles back but stay in that prevent defense. Quarterback is the short man on the snap here, so Ponies need to keep their eyes open here to make sure that he actually kicks the ball. There's the snap back to the punter, and heavy rush by Cody Barnes. He almost gets a hand on it. Ponies just need to get away, and it's going to be down by number 4, Mounds, right around the 42-yard line where the Ponies will start 1st and 10. First offensive series of the second half.
44-yard line.
Once again, this is KV Rising. We are being brought to you by Patriot Air, CT Decorative Concrete and Construction, CNC Construction, and Bluebell Free Will Baptist Church. We thank our presenting sponsors, and we thank the International Space Station just passed in front of us as it looks like Stubblefield on the carry there. Still can't see it. Of course, I'm blind. I still don't see it.
Caden Ayers, the ball carrier for the Ponies.
That was Caden Ayers on the carry. I'm still trying to find the PlayStation. I can't see squat. Yeah, it ain't the PlayStation. It's the space station. So I don't see squat. Huh? It's the only lone moving thing up there in that dark sky, and I don't see squat. I'm watching football. All right, there's a handoff to Barnes up the middle. He's going to be met in the backfield. Be a loss on the play there. Good defensive play by number 77 of the Golden Eagles.
And Nicholas Bessler making the stop for the Golden Eagles.
Guys, no wonder I can't get numbers right. I can't even see a space station up in the sky there. Hey, there's something right there. Is that it? Is that an airplane? We don't know what that is. We don't know if it's a space station or a 747. Anyway, the Ponies have got the ball 3rd and 9 here. A little pitch to Ayers. He makes outside. He makes the first runner miss. He's going to be close to the first down. He gets the first down across the 40. Going to be right outside the 40-yard line for the Ponies. About 1st and 10 coming up for the Ponies. So another long 3rd down made by the Ponies. We see something in the sky. We don't know. Could be astronauts or it could be a pilot. We ain't sure which. So we will just continue going on here. Playing some football. The Ponies playing well tonight here at Mounds Homecoming. Handoff to Barnes up the middle there. Going to gain 3 or 4 it looks like. Bring up a 2nd down and 7 coming up. Just outside the 35-yard line, around the 36 where they'll spot the ball.
Second and 7 for the Ponies.
And the light is leaving us, so that space station didn't hang around here long. Norris, the quarterback, snap from Robertson, straight back. Cody Barnes with a stiff arm, tries to get to the outside. Finally wrestled down by Justin Cooper, number 2, I guess, is his name. Once again, we apologize. Don't have a roster for Mounds.
3rd and about 1.
And don't have number 34 for the Ponies, so make sure that we get that before next week, folks, so we can give the young man credit. He's made several stops on kickoffs and so forth.
Let's make some noise, Eagle fans. Get a stop here.
Be a 3rd down and 1, short 1 for the Ponies. That's going to be handed off to Barnes. He's going to be across the 30. That's going to be good enough for a 1st down. So 1st down for the Ponies as they continue the drive here. 8:41 left to go in the 3rd quarter of play. And as the clock continues to run, Norris has been in the shotgun formation the whole ball game, looking for Miles. Wasn't there. Now he looks across the middle, throws it just out of the footsteps of Stubblefield there, across the 20-yard line, incomplete. Good-looking play. Nice job by the offensive line right there to give Norris time. He was looking for Miles immediately, and he was covered up, so looked him off. And now we got a player went down, just nothing going on, but he got a cramp. Okay, getting clarification on number 34 for the Ponies. That's Eddie Funkhauser. We've got to give that young man credit. I'll write that down because he's played a great ball game on special teams. And my wife made a phone call to get that information, so makes that happen. My daughter is a manager on the team, and she knew who it was, so Eddie Funkhauser. He's had some big hits for the Ponies. Has got a player down with cramps for the Ponies. I mean, it's a little muggy out here, so you can see that. Got to get plenty of water into these kids. Nothing like the first night of football. That's Landon Powers being helped up. Immediately, one of his teammates grabbed his leg, started stretching him out. Looked like Coach Zachary came out and now helping him off the field here as he cramped up. Hopefully, he's back out very soon. Allergies are dominating me right now, folks, so my nose is, pardon the sniffles here, as Norris keeps it, hits Miles running across the middle there. He's hit hard. Now the ball comes loose. Scramble for it. Looks like Kellyville recovers, though. Now we got a flag down on the field. That may be an illegal man downfield by the Ponies. Looks like possibly one of the linemen was downfield. Ineligible man downfield, so that's going to negate the penalty there. Still looking at this line. This concession stand has done tons of business because this line is lined up. Can't even see the end of the line behind us here. All right, the yardage marked off. 2nd down and 15 coming up for the Ponies. Around the 35-yard line here. Norris in the backfield. He's got Ian Anderson with him. You got Miles split over to the near side here. Norris back to pass, looking nowhere to go. Now he decides to run. Now he decides to get rid of it, throws it. Intercepted there by number 3 of Mounds, and he's got blockers out in front of him. He's going to take the ball out across the 50 to the 45. A nice return by the young man, number 3. Threw it down in that corner where it's very tough for the camera to get to, so ball was picked off, and
the Eagles will set up in Pony territory about the 48-yard line.
Golden Eagles here trying to make a move. Got their fans all excited. Quarterback back to pass. Heavy rush by number 34, Miles on the coverage there. Almost returned the favor. Would have had all day to run. But that's a heavy rush there. I believe that's Funkhauser on the rush for the Ponies. Number 34 almost got to the quarterback. Coming on the blitz. And handoff up the middle, gets free. Finally wrapped up by number 21, Isaiah Diaz. He's going to pick up about 9. It's 3rd down and 1 coming up for Mounds. This is
short of the first down.
Anything this side of the 50 should be 4-down territory for the Eagles, you would think. Quarterback looking out to the flats. Now it goes long. The receiver fell down. He's wanting to call, but he ran into the Kellyville guy there. That was Stubblefield on the coverage for the Ponies. So 4th down and 1. Like I say, I believe it's 4-down territory. You'll see Mounds go for it here. This will be a big stop by the Ponies here. Calling on the defensive line to get into the backfield here.
Let's make some noise, Eagle fans.
And here comes the quarterback. He's in the shotgun formation. Now he decides he's going to keep. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, but to push, let's see where they're going to mark it. Kellyville saying he's short. Mounds is saying he got it. So, And they're going to move the chains. No measurement. That was awfully close. Nice defense there by the Ponies to hold him up, but nice effort by the quarterback. Let's give credit where credit's due there.
I'd like to thank our Diamond Level sponsor, BLJ Plumbing, for their support of Mounds Golden Eagle Athletics.
So quarterback back to pass. He throws. That's complete at the number 5, taken out of bounds by Nate Stubblefield. That's going to be a first down for the Eagles. They're going to be about the 26-yard line. So first and 10 coming up.
Level sponsor, American Heritage Bank, also sponsoring that first down.
Quarterback back to pass, throws out to the flats. Complete to number 4.
Complete to Zach Collins.
Going to hit brought down by Justin Miles, but that's going to be another first down for the Eagles as they're on the run here. Around the 16-yard line. Quarterback looking pass, throws complete. Guys open in the flats. Touchdown, Eagles. That's going to make it a one-score game here, pending the extra point here, whether it's 6 or 7. But that drive looked easy there for the Eagles. That came after the Ponies' turnover. Looks like they are lined up for the kick. Number 15 is the holder. So, yeah, they are going to kick the extra point. He made his first attempt. And this attempt is good, so it's 20-14.
Golden Eagles on the board with
20-14 Kellyville. 5:44 left to go in the third period. Okay, we're back with the kickoff going to go and out of bounds after that long return by Ayers. Not wanting to kick it to him for sure. So that kick goes out of bounds. Ponies will start at the 40 or the 35. Should start at the 40-yard line. Or the Ponies may make him kick it again. They're going to make him re-kick, so going to move him back 5 yards. The Ponies want the kickoff to go to a receiver here. Not only do you have Ayers and Miles back there, but you got Holmes on one side. You got Wyatt Briggs, it looks like, over on the other for the Ponies. Kind of three quarters, Ian Anderson and looks like maybe Stubblefield up midline, and you got your lineman. They set him on the 40, but that's a 5-yard penalty, so that's got to be on the 35. That's a 5-yard penalty. And the referees caught it. Kellyville coaches over there making sure that they got that extra 5 yards. So Miles and Ayers. All right, working on the frick to do with the way it's streaming right now. As the kicker comes and he kicks it to the center, that's going to be Ayers running up. He catches it, takes it about the 32. He's got blockers out in front of him. If he can make the corner there, there's Ayers again. This will be his second long return of the evening. He may take it all the way. He is in the end zone. I don't see any penalty flags at all. That's going to be a touchdown, Kellyville. What an answer by the Ponies. That's the second long return by the Ponies, in particular Ayers, on the evening. So Ponies quickly respond, take it back to a two-score contest, 26-14. They did miss the extra point earlier, so we wonder if they're going to go for two to make up for it right now, because it don't look like Mounds' kicker is going to miss. So basically when you're in a one-score game, you're going to be down a point if they happen to tie it up. Now we got a timeout on the field. Looks like the Ponies are going to take a timeout and talk over this two-point conversion, possibly.
Timeout, Kellyville.
All right, got a timeout going on. The Ponies discussing and what they're going to do, and there's one of our cheerleaders going to be very, very dizzy. Who was that? Do we know? Huh? It looked like Paris Riley going across the middle of the field. Didn't get it on camera. Our apologies, Paris, but very nicely done. Looks like we've got a good connection finally for right now, but I mean that could change at a moment's notice the way things are going. But it is 26-14 Ponies, and they are lining up for the two-point conversion. So you get your tip normal offense back. I wonder if it's I don't see this near sideline, so I can't tell. That's going to be a handoff to Anderson. He's going to hit it hard. And he's in for the two-point conversion, so it's going to be 28-14 Ponies. They take a two-touchdown lead here with 5:31 left to go in the third quarter. Caden Ayers with the long, give him about 69 yards on that kickoff return. Came up, made a running catch, had great blocking over on the far side, took it all the way into the end zone. Okay, we are back. Justin Miles kicking the second half for the Ponies as far as the kickoffs are concerned here. And he kicks it straight out of bounds around the 50-yard line there. So Mounds should take over right there at the 50, I believe. Actually, they're going to mark it around the 45. I think Mounds takes over right there where it was marked off at. Now they're marking off 5-yard penalty for going out of bounds, so Mounds is going to start around the 41-yard line there. That's kind of a strange little kick. He looked like he was maybe trying to chip shot it up in the air, give a chance for someone to get underneath it. But anyway, went out of bounds. Not a big deal there. Ponies defense need to step up here, leading by 2 touchdowns. Still in the third quarter, not period. That's basketball. Now there's a handoff up the middle. Going to be hit by number 60 there, Dominic Dunn. Also, Cody Barnes there with the initial hit. Now we've got referee stopping the clock for something, not sure why. Now they're winding it. No penalty flags. That's a gain of about 5. Second down and 5 coming up for the Eagles. Quarterback back to pass. He throws out in the flat. That's incomplete. Oh, no. Now we get a cheap penalty there. Going to be possibly a personal foul there against the Ponies. Receiver didn't catch the ball, but we did hit him, but that was coming up to make the hit. That's going to be 15 yards.
Going to send the Eagles for 15 yards.
Don't want to see that.
Be a first down.
Don't give them free yardage here. The Ponies need to keep them out of the end zone here. Ball right at the 20. Handoff up the middle, number 13. Going to hit by the line, just maybe gets right to the 20 there. Give him 1, bring up second down and 9. I'd like to give a shout out to Boyd Piano Company. He talked to him today, and he said, give me a shout out on air. And so I'd like to thank him for sponsoring this. So I'd like to give him a holler. Okay, the quarterback on the keeper, and he's going to be wrestled down by number 21, Isaiah Diaz for the Ponies. Going to gain about 6 or 7 there, be a third down and short, and it's definitely 4-down territory. So Ponies defense call on to make a stop.
Make some noise, Eagle fans.
Up the middle, man's working. He's going to be up close to a first down. I think he's got it.
Up the middle.
That's to the 10. It's going to bring up a first and goal from the 10-yard line.
Golden Eagle. Sponsored by Moonshine Tanning.
Quarterback on the keeper. He dances around to the 5. Now he's to the 2. Finally brought down. Tate Tummins there to make the stop. Got a Pony slow to get up. That's Javius Holmes. They're down around the 1 now. It'll be a second and goal from the 1. Quarterback with a nice little move there to get free. Trying to take us back to a 1-score contest. Handoff up the middle, number 13, and he just takes it in for a touchdown. He's a big back. Just tough to stop on a short yardage there, as we see their coaches hollering one finger up, going for the extra point here. Currently 28-20 Ponies, 2:30 left to go in the third period of play. And that kick is up and is good.
Point is up and good, splitting the upright. The Eagles on the board, 21. Ponies 28, 2:30 left in the third quarter.
All right, well, let's see if the Ponies can answer once again. One thing I know for sure, they're not going to kick it to errors. They may kick it anywhere else on the field, but they will not kick it to errors this time. No way. That's just my prediction anyway. And I thought I saw a space station, but turned out to be a big moth because it flew overhead there, and I.
It was invisible as of like 20 minutes ago.
Oh, it's gone?
Yeah, it disappeared.
Oh, okay.
It's
So.
only visible for 6 minutes.
All right, so the space station's no longer watching the Kellyville Mounds game, so unfortunately. We've been on the news before. We've had Channel 8, Channel 6, Channel 2, but never had the astronauts watching us. All right, Mounds getting ready to kick off for the Ponies. Or, golly, for the Golden Eagles. I say he kicks it away from errors. He kicks it straight to errors. Could I be more wrong? And there he goes. Oh, that's number 13. Brought down hard, grabbed him around the neck or the face mask or something. No penalty. I don't know. That looked like, now a penalty against the Ponies. The Ponies are a sideline warning there. Ponies coaches wanting a face mask penalty. I mean,
On the play looks like a sideline warning on the Ponies.
So that'll be their first warning. So
they will set up on their own 35-yard line.
I'd like to see that back in replay. I wish we had slow motion replay. All right, Norris, quarterback, hands off. That's Cody Barnes. He's going to get free for 3 or 4 yards.
Eagle defense making a stop. Ponies picking up about not quite 4 yards on the play.
The line for the concession stand is finally down. So if you want something to drink and you're here watching the game on KV Rising, I don't know why you would be, but if you're here, concession stand's not busy now. All right, Norris, the quarterback, has Nathan Stubblefield on the carry there. He's going to gain 2 or 3 more, so it's going to bring a third down. Third and about 3 or 4 here for coming up for the Ponies. They really need a longer drive here. Mounds has marched the ball down the field the past couple of times, and it's 28-21.
Let's make some noise, Eagle fans.
And Norris, the quarterback, as the bleachers begin to shake. Norris makes the stop. Grabbed him around the helmet there.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
So the Ponies are going to be punting again, it looks like.
About 9.
Tate Tummins with a great punt. That's going to get away from everybody. That's going to roll down around the 10-yard line. Coming up this near sideline. Can't see where he ran out of bounds at, but what a punt there by Tummins. And now we got a flag down on the other side of the field, completely away from the kick again, once again. Got a flag on the far side. Don't know what the penalty flag is for here. Still awaiting the call. Like I say, happened 50 yards away from the ball. Referee still deciding on what to call here. Now he's made up his mind. We got holding against the Eagles. So that's going to move them back 10 yards or half the distance to the goal line. Not sure what they're going to mark off here. Going to mark it off 10 yards, and that's where Mounds will start. 1st and 10, way deep inside the 15, around the 14-yard line.
On their own 14-yard line.
Once again, we're down in that area where we're kind of blinded, blocked off by the press box. We're sitting over to the side of the press box on the top row of the bleachers here. Quarterback takes the hands off right up the middle, going to be met immediately. Whistle blown. Didn't look like any gain from our vantage point here, so
Short gain.
maybe a half yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Second down, 9.5, whatever you want to call it.
Will expire
And that
third
ends the
quarter.
third period. The clock got away from me there, so that ends the third quarter of play. Ponies leading Mounds 28-21.
Ponies 28.
Back to action, pass complete, out in the flats there. Ian Anderson on the coverage for the Ponies as the runner tries to get away, maybe gains a couple of yards, brings up a second down, 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Eagles. Deep in their territory, this is not 4-down territory, so the Ponies can make a stop here, get their offense back on the field here. You got to think they're going to put the ball in the hands of the quarterback, let him make a decision. That's kind of, they're running that option pass the whole time. Now he rolls out to the left. He's going to throw it deep, and he's got a receiver in and out of his hands, incomplete. Javius Holmes on coverage. So that's going to bring up 4th down. So 4th down and 7, and the Ponies should get the ball back right here. With Miles standing around his 40-yard line, so the Ponies should have great. Now he's backing up to the 50, so they should have great field. Right here, so Miles is right at the mid-line, the 50-yard line. This punter's back to punt. No one needs to jump here. There's the snap. Barnes over the middle. He blocked another one. That's Cody Barnes, and it's picked up by Ian Anderson, number 6. Takes it in. Touchdown, Kellyville. Cody Barnes on the block. The ball spun away. Ian Anderson on the hustle play down the sideline, picks up the blocked punt, and returns it for a touchdown. Now the referees are talking, so they haven't put the points on the board yet. But the punt was blocked. The Ponies can return it. I don't know what they can be discussing. That's a touchdown, Kellyville. And if it's not, the Kellyville coaches may get thrown out of here because that's now they're walking out. Wait a second. You can return a punt. Not sure what they're calling here. They're saying that Anderson was down, I think. They haven't made a decision yet. They have not put the ball anywhere.
Looks like they're going to call that back and see where we spot the ball.
I've never heard of this rule before in my life. Since when? Now the flag.
It's going to be on the coach at Mounds.
That's a sideline, so. So what are we doing? That's going to be a 5-yard penalty, but they're saying that since it was blocked.
Are they re-punting this?
What?
Why are we re-punting?
Are we re-punting? That's the question.
No, it's your guys' ball, first down.
But why can't we
Where Ian recovered the ball.
why can't we return the punt? Why is that not a touchdown?
Yeah, that's
Ponies will have it
a high
on
school
the Eagle.
Is somebody out there listening can give us some help here? Why is that not a touchdown for the Ponies? I don't know, but that's the second punt pass out to Ayers. That's actually the second punt that we've returned for a touchdown that's been taken back away by the men in stripes. I don't understand.
That was Caden Ayers, the receiver for Ponies.
Ayers with the reception there, slipped and fell as he's trying to get across the middle. 10:52 left to go in the ball game, and I don't quite understand that. There's a phone call here by Cy. Give us an update, Cy. How come you can't return that punt? That's the question. Cody Barnes now on the carry. That's going to be a horse collar, but no call there. Had him wrapped up inside of the shoulder pads.
Gotcha, that makes sense. Perfect, thanks.
Okay, so we're getting some explanation here. So Jacob's going to come on here and give us what Cy told us.
Okay, official ruling.
Third down.
Ian stepped out of bounds before he retrieved the punt.
Let's make some noise,
The ref
Eagle
threw his
fans.
hat down, marking where Ian stepped out and returned the punt. That's illegal. You can't step out before you return the punt.
Okay.
Therefore, it's a 5-yard penalty because he stepped out before he returned the punt, and it was marked down where it was marked.
He's brought down
If that makes
behind the line of
sense.
scrimmage.
Okay. Well, at least we got a call on that. Thank you, Cy, for updating us there.
Got an official
Speaking
timeout
of that,
on the field.
it looks
Got
like
a man
Barnes
down.
is down. Tackled short after short gain. Now he's down. Now he's back on his feet, and they're going to help him out. No, that ain't Barnes. That's Tate Tummins, number 22 there. So being helped off the field, and they'll get him back on the field pretty quickly here. But would like to say this, since Cy called in and helped us out there, that this broadcast is made possible because Cy Wheeler and Patriot Air have been our internet provider for away games since KV Rising got on the air, and he is committed to helping us out again this year. So we'd like to thank Cy for all the volunteering that he does around the community, the school. He runs our Little League program. So thank you, Cy. This is not possible without him. All right, 4th and 5 coming up for the Ponies, and this is a big 4th down here for the Ponies here. A score definitely helps, and we just got motion, and that's going to be offsides against Mounds. That's going to move it 5 yards. That's going to be awfully close to a first down, if not a first down. So we will see. Yeah, it is a first down for the Ponies, so it's going to be first and goal around the 5-yard line as the Mounds defense jumped offside. So first and goal from the 5 coming up for the Ponies, trying to punch it in one more time. Clock running at 9:21 left to go in the ball game. There's a handoff. That's Anderson, I believe. It'd be only fitting if he got in, and he's close. Ponies are saying yes. Referees are saying no. Just around the 1-yard line, so it'll be a second down and goal from the 1. All right, big lineman, it's your time to shine right here. Our big hosses up front. They need to move some players right here. White shirts going forward, black shirts going back. Norris in the shotgun formation here. That's going to be handoff to Stubblefield. He dives. He's in for a touchdown. Kellyville. They do capitalize on the block punt by Cody Barnes to make it 34-21. So back to a 2-score contest with 8:40 left to go in the ball game here. Looks like Hillsbury coming in for the extra point here after the Ponies went for 2 a while ago. 34-21. Hillsbury, Stubblefield holding. Good snap. Hillsbury's kick looks good from here. It is good. Ponies go up by 14, 35-21. 8:40 left to go in the ball game here. Time for the Ponies defense to rise and shine once again. And Jacob, give me some. Okay, Justin Miles set up to kick off for the Ponies. Going north to south here as Miles lines up and kicks one extremely deep. Nice kick by Miles. That's going to go travel through the end zone, so it'll be a touchback, and Mounds will start at the 20-yard line. 80 yards to go. Nice kick by Miles there. Hadn't shown that all evening long, so. I'd like to thank our presenting sponsors once again, Patriot Air, CT Decorative Concrete and Construction, CNC Construction, and Bluebell Free Will Baptist Church. Thank you so much for all your support of your Kellyville Ponies and keeping KV Rising on the air. All right, Mounds with trips out to the near side. Single receiver to the outside, and they run it up the middle. Be met immediately by the big lineman. Just been sent a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget October 1st, Kellyville Little League Football is having their benefit game. it goes to support Chris Davis and his fight against cancer. So make sure you plan to attend that, Pony fans. There's a pass up the middle. That's incomplete. Hit hard by Miles. Ball comes loose. So be a 3rd down and 10 coming up for Mounds with the Pony defense stepping up here. Big play by the defense.
Going to be 3rd and 10 for the Eagles.
Quarterback kind of runs that pass option play, and he runs a nice little offense here. Ponies defense has stepped up most of the game here. Still right at 7:58, matter of fact, not right at. All right, quarterback back to pass. He throws over the middle. He's going to be not. And there's the flag for pass interference going to be called there. Right at about the 35-yard line, so. It's going to be pass interference. That's going to be a 1st down for the Eagles to extend the drive. Pass is incomplete.
Pass interference on number 13.
All right, 1st and 10 after the penalty. Ball at 35. Quarterback rolls out to the near side here, looking for the receiver. Now he's going to throw long. Pass is incomplete. Nate Stubblefield on the coverage for the Ponies. So pass incomplete. Brings up a 2nd down and 10. The clock is Kellyville's friend right now. It does not move on an incomplete pass, of course, but 7:47 left to go in the contest. Ponies defense need to extend this out as long as they possibly can. Make that clock run. All right, quarterback back pass. Looks over in the flats. Almost picked off by a diving Stubblefield around the 48-yard line there. Incomplete. So be a 3rd down and 10. This is big, and you just wonder how much time makes it a 4-down territory for the Eagles here. If they go for something a little short, you might think they may be even going for it even on this side of the 50. We shall see what the coach's call is. So quarterback rolling out. Now he throws over the middle. He's open.
Complete to Ortega. 1st down, Golden Eagles.
Isaiah Diaz on the coverage for the Ponies, but that's going to be a 1st down coming up for the Eagles as they're approaching midfield. Ball's placed on about the 47-yard line. Ponies defense need to catch their breath here. As long as the clock's running now, so keep that clock running as long as they can. Quarterback once again deciding now he's going to throw long. Miles is back there. That's going to be picked off. Justin Miles looked like the receiver there on the throw. So that's a turnover for the Ponies. He returns it back to close to the 26-yard line. So big defensive stop right there by the Ponies. Justin Miles there to make the play. You got to like that on the defense. It's a bend but don't break type attitude, it looks like, on that defense. Give them a few yards, but don't break. Only giving up 21 this evening, so defense playing well. Norris still your quarterback. Got Anderson split off to the near side, Miles to the far side. That looks like Barnes possibly. Can't see a number. Was that Barnes on the carry or was that Stubblefield? That's Barnes. So Cody Barnes, maybe a pickup of 1. Give him 1 on the play. Brings up a 2nd down and 9 coming up for the Ponies.
Golden Eagles make a stop. Short gain for the Ponies. Going to be 2nd and 9.
Reminder to all Pony fans, remember next week is homecoming, so a bunch of exciting things happening during homecoming week. No school on Monday, but after that, we'll have dress-up days throughout the week for the students. homecoming next Friday night against Chandler. Is that Barnes with another carry just to keep that clock running. We're at 6:20 and counting here in the fourth quarter. So the clock becomes our friend on this homecoming evening here for Mounds.
3rd and 7.
So Ponies would like to exit non-conference play with a 2-1 record. That would be giving great confidence going into conference play, or district play, I should say. Norris back to pass, throws incomplete.
Pass is incomplete, almost picked off by Eric.
Looked like it's intended for Ayers on the far sideline, so that's going to stop the clock at 5:43. The Ponies will punt again. But I tell you what, Tummins is a weapon back there doing the punting duties. The kid has a foot, but you kind of look for Mounds to bring the traffic here on this kick, you would think. Although they're not stacking the box, they got 2 over here on Ayers as the Ponies rush a late one in. No one on the other sideline, so Ayers your lone gunner. All right, Tummins with the kick, and booms another one. Kicks it high, but that's going to be returnable. He just out-kicked the coverage there. And he's going to be brought down. Number 7 with the initial hit. That's Wyatt Briggs. Then Cody Barnes is there to clean it up right at the 48-yard line. So about midway. So, but Pony's still up 2 touchdowns here. So that 2-touchdown cushion is always nice, especially with that clock running the way it's running. Look for Mounds to come out with that passing game that they've been doing all evening long. Kind of the option pass by the quarterback, and there he goes, rolling out to the far side. And that pass is almost intercepted by Miles. Makes a great defensive play on the far sideline there. So
Going to be 2nd and 10 for the Eagles.
2nd and 10 coming up. Not quite 5:27 left here. I look for the Ponies to bring the. You got your 2 linebackers kind of cheating the line there, and here they come on the blitz, and that run was right at the blitz there. So
Picking up about 7 yards.
Tate Tummins making the stop from his linebacker position. The running back kind of just ran right by him. That's how you beat a blitz, is just run at it. 3rd down and 3 coming up for Mounds here as the Ponies substitute some of the defensive line there to get some fresh bodies in there. 13 on the carry. The ball came loose, but I think he was ruled down. So, and he's to the 40, so that should be a 1st down for the Golden Eagles.
First down, Golden Eagles.
And it is around the 40. So ball's placed on the 40. We are now under 5 minutes. Clock continues to run. 4:50, 4:49 and counting here for the Golden Eagles. Down 2 scores. Handoff number 13 hit immediately in the backfield. Number 34 there for the Ponies, and that is Eddie Funkhauser. He's had a great ball game, had some great hits, but actually that was a 2-yard loss. So great play there by the young man. Looks like Kate Enlow coming into the lineup for the Ponies to take up the middle here. Look for that play action pass by the quarterback once again. Here comes Barnes on the blitz. Quarterback drops back. He rushed by Barnes, so he overthrows his receiver. That's going to stop the clock at 4:04, but brings up a 3rd down and 12 here. Ponies, this is definitely 4-down territory for the Golden Eagles, so look for them to be going for it on 4th down.
It'll be 3rd down for the Eagles. 3rd and 12. Make some noise, Eagle fans.
Let's see if the Ponies bring bringing Tummins from the outside. That pass is complete across the middle there. Going to be short of the first down, so it's still going to be about a 4th and 3, 4th and 4 as the clock goes under 4 minutes here.
4th and 4.
I would almost look for a timeout to be called here by the offense. Maybe not. May run the play without it. Yeah, it looks like they're going to. Clock's going down to 3:30. Big stop right here. You'd think the stop here would be pretty much the contest. Quarterback on the keeper. Tummins coming on a hard rush. He throws it towards the end zone. Incomplete. The ball falls incomplete. So at one time I thought he had the catch, and that would have been close to the end zone for Mounds, but the ball falls to the ground. Ponies take over on downs, 1st and 10 from the 32, and look for a heavy dose of Cody Barnes is what I'm guessing here. Him or Ian Anderson one or somebody. Look for a bunch of running plays here. I can't see the Ponies putting the ball in the air. Up 2 scores with 3:23 left to go in the contest. Bluebell Free Will Baptist Church came on board with us as a brand new presenting sponsor this year. We thank you for their support. If you're looking for a home church, don't have one, you might visit Bluebell out there on Highway 33, west or north of town. Come and see them. That looks like Ayers right there took the end around handoff. So, yeah, see you Sunday morning at Bluebell. 10:45 starting time, I believe, is Pastor Chris Lindsay. So thank you, Bluebell Free Will Baptist Church, for coming on board. As always, we thank CNC Construction, Cliff and Sheila Barnes. Love you guys. Appreciate everything you do for us. CT Concrete and Construction, Clint Thornbrew, his wife Sonia, we appreciate their support. Taver and Trevor Jones actually playing college ball up in Nebraska. So 2 Pony alumni playing in the college ranks. And there goes Barnes right there, and he's going to have a Ponies first down. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up there, 2:38. Now the Ponies don't know how many timeouts the Golden Eagles have left, but it's getting close here. Also, don't forget Patriot Air. Can't do this thing without them. Cy Wheeler donating his internet to us so we can bring the away games to you. He's done it since day one that KV Rising's been on the air. We appreciate that, and he's committed to giving us another year this year. So thank you, Cy, for everything you do, and we definitely thank our presenting sponsors. If you would like to sponsor us, become a sponsor, you can. We got all different price ranges. Gold sponsors, silver sponsors, game sponsors. Just let us know. Reach out to us. We need all the help we can get. Cody Barnes once again on the carry. He breaks to the outside. Being given chase by number 3. Finally pushed out of bounds. That's going to stop the clock long enough to reset the chains there. But he's down around the 21-22. Not sure how many timeouts Mounds has left, but you can think victory formation's getting ready to take effect here for the Ponies. Coach Cherry's going to get win number 2 on the year. Ponies will be 2-1 heading into district play against Chandler next week in homecoming. Also, we're going to try to do a coaches show. Coach Cherry really wants to do one. COVID has stopped us last year, wasn't able to do it. So we're going to try to do a coaches show. Not sure where it's going to be set up at or when we're going to do it. Hey, that's Nate Stubblefield, and he gets loose. Thought he was wrapped up. Touchdown, Kellyville. He's going to take it in for another touchdown. 1:47 left to go on the clock. Nice little run there by Stubblefield. Thought he was wrapped up in the backfield. Just refused to give up. As the Ponies are avenging the loss last year that took place on their home turf. You know, Kellyville won the first contest here in Mounds 2 years ago, and then Mounds returned the favor on our field last year, and then looks like we're returning the favor on their field. So home field advantage means little here in this series between Kellyville and Mounds. And Hillsbury's going to kick, and it is good. 1:47 left to go in the ball game. Kellyville leads Mounds. Should be 42-21. All right. Okay, looks like Caleb Hillsbury's back doing the kicking for the Ponies here after kicking the extra point. So Hillsbury's a sophomore, and he kicks it to the empty spot and picked the fielder there by number 13, I believe. That's the big running back. He's going to be across the 40. Going to be stopped there where the Demons will start first. The Demons.
The 40-yard line.
The Golden Eagles will start first and 10. So Ponies defense needs to just step up, stall this thing out, and let's go home with a W here. And the quarterback back. Ponies only sending 3 men on the rush. He decides to keep. Came up and hit hard there by Justin Miles. One thing about the defensive backs there for the Ponies, they're not afraid to come up and pop you. So that's always a good sign. I love watching our defensive backs play here. So, and we got a great vantage point from where we are setting. This is great seats. So 1:09 left, clock still going, quarterback back. He's just going to rear back and throw it deep. Ayers is back there on the coverage. That pass is incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
So getting some scoring updates. My understanding is Beggs was defeated again this evening, so they're going to fall to 1 and 2 on the year. Don't know who they played though, so but that's just one of the things we'd heard so much about. Pass complete out to number 5 there. Finally wrestled down. Stubblefield in on the stop. Number 7 there, Wyatt Briggs. Javius Holmes. So a bunch of our young kids got some playing time tonight and playing well. So definitely like to see it. Can't wait to start district play next week. Begins with Chandler. All right, quarterback on 4th down and 4. Throws out in the flats. It's complete. That will be a first down. Isaiah Diaz on the stop for the Ponies. It's going to stop the clock with 17 seconds left to go in the contest. So this game's getting ready to be put in the books. So 17 seconds, 14 seconds coming through. And this may be the final play of the contest unless it falls incomplete. That pass is complete. It's going to be brought down by Stubblefield, 1.5 seconds. Looks like it's going to be a first down, but I don't think they're going to run another snap. That's going to be the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Kellyville's going to win this 42-21. Came on the road, so that's 2 road wins in a row for the Ponies as they go to 2-1. As we start district play next week against Chandler, homecoming. We will see you there. Thank you for tuning in and watching us tonight on KV Rising. We will see you next week. Thank you. Good night, everyone. Have a safe trip.